Welcome to solverfy.
So I entered those 15 values in my calculator and found that the mean satisfaction score was 84, found that the sample variance was 118.714, and the sample standard deviation is 10.8956. And we want to do a hypothesis test to see if we have evidence that the standard deviation is 12 or if it's different from 12. So it's a two-tailed test. And so we're going to calculate our chi-squared statistic by taking, and we'll have 14 degrees of freedom, and we will take the n-1 times, and I made a little mistake in my calculator. I put 15, so let me quick change that. So we have 14 times the variance of the sample divided by the assumed variance, which would be 144. And this value comes out to be 11.5416. And we can do this with the critical value, or we can do this with a p-value. And if we look up and we're using an alpha level, let's see, on yours we want to use an alpha level of 0.05. So if we look at the 0.025 and 0.025 and find out what these critical values are for 14 degrees of freedom, and for 14 degrees of freedom, the lower value is 5.629, and the upper value with 14 degrees of freedom, a quick peek at my table, and that is 26.119. 26.119. And these are the areas where we would be rejecting the null. And we can see that our test statistic falls maybe about here. So we would fail to reject the null. So there is not evidence to say that that standard deviation is different from 12. It seems to be consistent. Our data is consistent with a standard deviation being 12.